Welcome to the Explainer. You know that feeling when you look at your daily to-do list and just feel instantly exhausted, like before you've even had your first coffee? Today, we're diving into a really fascinating platform called QuickSuite AI. It's essentially the end of what they call the 10 business grind. We're going to break down that core struggle of the modern Australian business owner, the person trying to literally do it all, and see how local business growth is just fundamentally shifting right now.
So let's be totally honest for a second. Does running your business feel like running 10 different businesses? Because for most local owners, it really, really does. I mean, sure, you're the boss, but you're also the social media manager, the customer service rep, tech support, the copywriter, and somehow the local SEO expert too. It creates this massive, heavy burden of digital clutter. Just picture a desk covered in sticky notes, your phone constantly buzzing, and those Google reviews just sitting there staring at you, waiting for a reply.
And here is the number that really puts that into perspective. 10.5. This isn't just some random guess either. This is the shocking baseline statistic for what all that digital clutter is actually costing you. Australian business owners are losing 10.5 hours every single week just to manual marketing tasks. That's a huge chunk of your week just gone, evaporating into the digital ether while you're furiously clicking around, just trying to keep your head above water.
So where exactly are all those hours disappearing to? Well, think about your day. You're trying to gather and reply to Google reviews, right? You're stressing over what to post on Facebook and Instagram. You're trying to figure out website and SEO updates. And then there's the endless chasing of emails and SMS, the WhatsApp follow-ups, and the constant management of your Google business profile. It is absolutely exhausting. It perfectly captures that burnout so many owners hit before they even get a chance to think about a solution.
Section 1. Meet QuickSuite AI, one platform powered by AI. But what if artificial intelligence could do most of that tedious work for you? This is where we shift the narrative completely. Imagine a centralized dashboard built specifically for Aussie businesses. We aren't talking about the time you've lost to the grind anymore. We're talking about the massive amount of automation you're about to gain. It's really about taking the robot out of the human so you can get back to doing what you actually do best.
Section 2, your 24/7 AI team. Meet the staff.
All right, first up on the team, we have Quincy. Quincy is your dedicated Google Business Profile expert. So instead of you having to remember to log in and tweak your profile, Quincy automatically optimizes the whole thing for you. He creates Google posts to keep your feed totally fresh, and he even suggests the best keywords to use. His one and only job is to keep your business super visible and active on Google Maps. And the best part, he never stops for a coffee break.
Next, we've got Sally. Sally is basically your in-house social media specialist. Look, we all know we should be posting consistently, but honestly, who actually has the time? Well, Sally does. She creates the content and writes really engaging captions across Facebook, Instagram, and even LinkedIn. She just maintains that consistent, high-quality social media presence on absolute autopilot. So your brand stays relevant, and you get to focus on actually running the business. And then there's Bob. Honestly, Bob might just be your MVP. He's your review specialist. What Bob does is automatically send out requests for reviews, and when those reviews come in, he responds to them instantly using AI. But wait, it actually gets better. When you get a really great review, Bob automatically shares it straight to your social media channels. He's like the ultimate reputation protector, just making sure those glowing 5-star reviews never slip through the cracks. Rounding out this digital dream team is George. George is your SEO content writer. Now, writing for search engines takes forever, so George steps in to handle all that heavy lifting. He creates targeted blogs, builds out local location pages, and writes website content, all specifically designed to push your Google ranking higher and drive that sweet organic traffic right to your digital front door. Section 3, the automation workflow. No copying, no pasting, no chasing. So how does this actually look in practice? Let's do a quick step-by-step of a fully automated customer interaction loop. Step 1. Your customer pays an invoice. Boom. Step 2. QuickSuite automatically triggers an SMS thanking them and asking for a review. Step 3. The customer leaves that review. Step 4. Bob, the AI we just met, replies instantly to say thanks. And finally, Step 5. Sally grabs that awesome review and shares it right to your Facebook page. From the moment of payment to getting social proof online, the whole thing happens entirely in the background. Zero manual effort from you. Pretty amazing, right? The core philosophy here is simple. Just automation. You set it once and you let it run. By letting these background processes take over, you're completely freeing yourself up.
You can finally step away from the keyboard and actually run your business. You can service your clients and focus on the big picture strategy, knowing for a fact that your marketing engine is just purring along perfectly on its own.
Section 4. Seamless integrations and reviews. Collect your way.
Now, for an AI system to really work, it has to meet your customers where they are, in the real world. Check out how physical hardware integrates with the digital AI right here. It's literally just a simple tap of a smartphone to an NFC card, and instantly, your Google review page pops up on their screen. Because it's so frictionless to collect reviews this way, it creates a massive competitive advantage on the map. We're talking about being listed as the #1 customer choice with a 4.8 star rating from hundreds of reviews, totally dwarfing the competition.
But it goes way beyond just NFC cards. There are so many versatile ways to capture this data. You've got QR codes. You've got table stands if you're in hospitality. SMS and WhatsApp are perfect for service businesses, plus website widgets and email links. No matter how you interact with your clients, whether they're standing right at your register, sitting at a table, or relaxing at home, the tools are built right in to effortlessly funnel those crucial reviews straight back into the AI system. And here is a really crucial point. This new AI brain actually talks to your old tools. QuickSuite plugs directly into the software ecosystem you're probably already using. For accounting, it talks to Xero and QuickBooks. For field operations, Service M8. For your CRM, it links up with HubSpot, and through Zapier, it connects to over 5,000 other apps. You aren't ripping out your old business systems and starting over, you're just supercharging them.
Section 5. Working smarter, not harder. The real ROI. You know, it's really easy to get distracted by flashy AI features, but we have to ask, what does this actually do for your daily life? Look at the old way for a second. You're agonizing over manual posting, you're constantly chasing leads, and you're literally losing hours of your life to tasks you probably don't even enjoy. Now look at QuickSuite AI. The result? More reviews, way better local rankings, and growing customer trust. It takes you from a constant state of exhaustion straight into a state of streamlined, automated growth.
Which actually brings us to the most powerful math of this entire explainer, 500 plus. Remember those 10.5 hours a week we talked about at the very beginning? Well, when you eliminate those manual tasks, that translates to over 500 hours saved every single year. Just let that sink in for a second. Over 500 hours of your life handed right back to you. You can use it to grow your business or, just go home on time for once. And the market is absolutely validating this approach right now. Thousands of Australian businesses are discovering this smarter way to grow as we speak. This isn't some far-off futuristic concept anymore. It's happening right now in local cafes, trade businesses, and offices all across the country. They're adapting, they're integrating this AI, and they're really reaping the rewards. So I'm going to leave you with a final provocative thought to chew on. If your competitors are using AI, and you're not, who's really working harder? Seriously, think about it. If they've got a team of AI agents working 24/7 in the background and you are still doing everything manually, the playing field is no longer level. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope it gave you some clarity on how you can reclaim your time and truly start working smarter.